This is the true story of Béla Kiss, a Hungarian killer who took the lives of at least 23 women and drained their blood, leaving a trail of fear that still echoes through history. Friend, before we go any further, I would like to humbly request you please subscribe to my channel, so I can reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Your support truly means the world to me, so please subscribe. Hello viewers, today we're diving into a dark chapter of true crime history that will send chills down your spine. Without further delay, let's begin unraveling this disturbing story. Many serial killers harmed their victims even after death, but very few went as far as Béla Kiss, the Hungarian killer whose dark acts shocked the world. Not much is known about Béla Kiss's early years, but by age 23, he was living in Szentgota near Budapest and running a successful tin business. People saw him as a polite and eligible bachelor who often hosted lively dinners and parties at his home. With his tall frame, blonde hair, and good looks, he was popular around town. He also developed a strong interest in astrology and the occult. Around 1903, Béla Kiss began planning his deadly schemes. Using the name Hoffman, he placed personal ads in newspapers, claiming to be a lonely widower looking for a wife. Through these ads, he started writing to women and was able to convince some of them to hand over their money and belongings. In 1912, Béla Kiss married a woman named Marie, who was 15 years younger than him. Not long after, Marie began an affair with a young artist named Bela. These two became Kiss' first victims when they suddenly disappeared. The same year, Kiss told others that Marie and Bakari had run away to America, but in reality, he had strangled them both. After killing Marie and Bakari, Kiss kept writing letters to lonely women. But now, after tricking them into giving him their money, he would invite them to his home, where he strangled them with a rope or with his bare hands. Like a few serial killers, Kiss wanted to keep the bodies of his victims. He would pickle them in large steel drums filled with wood alcohol. He also drained the blood from their necks, earning him the name, the Vampire of Szentgota. To explain why he had so many steel drums on his property, Kiss claimed he was storing gasoline for the expected shortage. With the start of World War I, many people thought he was secretly using these drums to store alcohol, but no one could have guessed what he was really using them for. None of these murders came to light until years later. In 1914, Kiss was drafted into the Austro-Hungarian army and marched off. To fight in World War I, he left his house with an elderly housekeeper he had hired years earlier. 2 years after Kiss's departure, rumors began to spread that he had been killed or captured while fighting in the Carpathian Mountains. Believing these rumors, his landlord decided to clear out his house and put in a new tenant. It was then that the landlord chose to check inside the large drums. When he cracked open the first drum, he was immediately overwhelmed with the smell of a decomposing body. Horrified, the landlord quickly summoned the constable, who opened up all the drums to uncover 24 pickled corpses. This discovery sparked a frantic search for Kiss, made incredibly difficult. By the chaos, World War I was ravaging across Europe. The police put out an order to the military to arrest him at once, but the common nature of the name Béla Kiss at the time made finding the right Béla incredibly difficult. He was almost caught while recovering from injuries in a Serbian hospital later that year. But by the time police arrived, he was long gone and had placed a dead soldier in his bed as a decoy. In the coming years, reports of Kiss sightings abounded, with people claiming to have seen him in Romania, Turkey, and fighting with the French Foreign Legion. He was allegedly last sighted in New York City in 1932, working as a janitor. By a detective, the Hungarian vampire was never caught, and his eventual fate, as well as who else he may have killed, remains unknown. The story of Béla Kiss remains one of Europe's most haunting mysteries, a chilling reminder that some secrets are never truly buried. Béla Kiss disappeared into history, leaving behind only questions and barrels filled with the truth no one wanted to find. Even as time moved on, the legend of the Vampire of Szentgota remained, a dark whisper reminding us that monsters can vanish, but their shadows remain. To this day, no one knows how many lives he truly claimed or where he spent his final days. leaving behind a trail of fear that time could never erase. Viewers, this was the chilling story of Béla Kiss, the vampire of Sincota, whose dark legacy still lingers in the shadows of true crime history. What are your thoughts on this chilling story? Share your opinions in the comments below. We'd love to know how you feel about these shocking events. Thank you for watching. If this chilling story gripped you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories that peel back the darkest layers of history. And remember, if you or someone you know is struggling with heavy thoughts, please reach out to a mental health professional. Your life and well-being are far more important than any story we cover here. Take care of yourself, and until next time, I'll see you in another haunting case that demands to be remembered.